Welcome to our forum. As well, we know family business are commonplace in today's society. In Malaysia, there is many of the prominent family companies, for example, Berjaya Group, Sapura Group, and Genting Group. So today we would like to highlight a topic that is quite interesting to be discussed on, the advantages and disadvantages of should family-owned business be encouraged. Before we start our forum, I would like to introduce the panelists for today.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Moderator. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is NURUL Izzati binti ROSLI JEFRI. I'm the panelist one.
My name is AFZA BIBI binti ZULKIFLI. I am panel 2 for this forum.
My name is ATIRAH binti RAMLEE. I am panel 3.
And I am AQILLAH NAZIHAH as the 4th panel.
My name is IRFANISA. I'm a 5th panel.
I am SITI AISHAH binti ISKAK and I am 6th panel.
Okay, my name is SYAHIDANAFISHA binti NASERI. I am the last panel.
Before we start our forum in detail, let me explain about our topic today. A family business is a commercial venture which is family members are involved. A family business can include many possible combinations such as parents and children, husband and wife, multiple generation, and extended families taking the role of board member, advisor, and employees. But there may also be some challenges to work with family in any kind of business venture. I am sure that every one of us has our own opinion and thought in this topic. So without wasting time, let's hear the opinion from the first panelist.
Thank you, Moderator. Ms. Diana, I would like to share that diverse perspective in a family business can be full of challenge. Therefore, today I will give an insight into the advantages of family business. When discussing the matter of a family business, one thing that comes to mind is a long-term vision. Family business are one of the essential elements of sustainable growth, focused on generating long-term value for the next generation to come. A unified goal and vision match with a shared value, family business tend to focus on long-term goal rather than short-term gain. They are less likely to be swayed by quarterly financial result and can take more sustainable approach to business operation, despite the fact that the planning on long-term vision basically set the goals of the family business in the future. This, in turn, keep the business on track when setting long-term goal and help navigate through period of change. Secondly, following positive implication of family business to the financial crisis, family business can often have a low debt level because they reinvest their revenue in the business and have restricted payout policy. When family firms utilize professionalism, they are less likely to incur debt and they are typically seen as a financial sustainable. Family enterprises are more profitable and provide considerable money to the government in the form of corporation and employee tax. That's all from me. I pass back to the second panelist. Thank you.
I agree with you, Izzati. Allow me to explain some advantage of family business. My first point for advantage family business is responsibility. When discussing about family business, the first things comes out on my mind is responsibility to each other. It is because family business typically have a higher feeling of dedication and accountability than non-family firms, since both the needs of the family and the business are at stake. Greater awareness of the market, the organization, and the work stronger customer relationships and more effective sales and marketing also have benefit of this desire for the family and business to become a strong. My second point is future-proof thinking. It is because of family business can include the next generation of members in the business leadership and work and knowledge force in increasing competitive edge over the non-family firms and gaining access to their youth. Family business have a convenient and fast transition of leadership with generation of the same family. This convenience in transition could in turn maintain long-term business policies that are already in place or complete those goals successfully. That's all my point for advantage of family business. I pass back to the third panel. Thank you.
Thank you. I agree with Izzati and AFZA. In my point of view, there is advantage why family business should be encouraged. My first point is relaxed environment. A family business enhances the creation of a more relaxed and conducive environment with minimal conflict. The absence of major family issue and conflict make it easy to run the business since no time is needed to learn about each other. Since they understand the like, dislike, preference and interest of each other, the family members are likely to operate a business smoothly without major issue, disagreement or conflict. Additionally, running a business with family members ensure easy decision making with minimal or no office politics. The family members are likely to follow and consider business tradition and protocol for decision making compared to employees who has been hired from outside. My second point is loyalty. Strong personal bond called loyalty means entrepreneur and family member are likely to stick together in hard time and show the determination needed for business success. Loyalty leads to commitment which into hard work and success in any endeavor, including business. That's all from me. Thank you.
After hearing all the advantages of family business from our previous panelists, I would love to point out the disadvantages of family business and why it should not be encouraged. So my first point of view is families in a business should maintain disciplines. As we all know, the likelihood of a family business surviving and succeeding is boosted when there is sufficient family discipline to act appropriately towards the firm and when there is enough communication between the family and the business regarding critical family business issues. Competitions for fame, fortune, favor, admiration, and even love can divert a family's attention from its daily affair and lessen the need for discipline and communication. Even every company is political, and every family has politics. But families need to control their politics so that managers may concentrate on the core elements of their businesses. My second point of view is systemizing the business to raise the performance. Family business frequently lacks systems when they first start out. The founder frequently has a big personality and enjoys having complete discretion when making decisions about the direction of the business and responding to opportunities. Normally, he or she does not put much effort into building consistencies into the company practice or into planning, budgeting, evaluating, or even regulating. Management must be more methodical as a company grows and becomes more complex. Systems are frequently the primary force behind professionalism, raising expectations for staff performance across the board and establishing standardized procedures for employee evaluation and compensation. That's all from me.
I totally agree with AQILLAH, and allow me to continue to explain why we should not encourage family business. So my first point is about the biggest issue in family business is that they avoid writing down the term of agreement with their family members. It is because they don't want their family members to feel not trustworthy. So dealing with outside your circle is more easier if something goes wrong. If anything happens, it is difficult to prove that your family members are guilty because you didn't have any black and white. So, drafting a formal contract that lays out all terms is always a good idea, and it must be checked by an experienced lawyer and ensure everyone involved read, agree, and sign this agreement. If you do nothing, your family members may break the rules and take advantage of you. It can cause your business to collapse. So next, my second point is about your family members not having enough skill and experience. In family business, leaders sometimes make hiring based on relationship, and usually the company is established to provide employment to their family. But that doesn't mean all family members perform effectively, especially a family members who doesn't have the qualification, and then this may lead to This may lead a poor standard of work. For example, frequent mistake, not being able to accept instruction given, and lack of attitude. Taking an individual who is unqualified may be wasting your money and time, because if this person is not a quick learner, your staff will end up covering for them. So it is better for giving an opportunity to the other for growing their career. That's all my point.
So thank you, Putri, for the excellent elaboration. So as we already know, every business, no matter what format or industry, face several challenges from time to time. So every business have their own pros and cons. But when it's come to family business, there are a few lists of unique difficulties owning by the dynamic families. In the family business decision, emotion often link up and much to the team and the company determine. In this discussion, I totally agree with Putri and Akila point of view, which is I also against the family business should be encouraged. So my first point for against family business should be encouraged is due to risk of ownership. Family members hold the impression that family business will continue earn profit and thus ensure receipt of cash or other benefit on recurring basis. However, when the business either earn less income or accrued loss, receiving cash and other benefit become uncertain, especially for non-active members, when they will start challenging and questioning the ownership of the business to ensure their share in the business cake. This produced various implications for the business like weakening family commitment, conflict surface between the active and non-active family members, and the result the business dies out. Next, my second point for against family business should be encouraged is because they have uncertain, unclear rules. Rules can be very confusing in family business, so lay particular emphasis on making the split. Charity in operation rules will assist everyone in knowing what decision-making capabilities they have. In a family business, one role with multiple duties will be offered to the family members. As a result, the family members will get overburdened and leave the business, and they won't be the next generation who can take over on the growing business. So these are my support details from my point of view, which is I against family business should be encouraged. And I pass to the next panel for this forum.
Okay, thank you, Aisha. Okay, so based on the today topic, I can state that I agree with Akila, Putri and Aisha, which way I'm against whether business should be encouraged because it is more complicated to have a business family in the future. Not all family members will continue what we have done. Dealing with family members is more challenging. Is more challenging than dealing with other entrepreneurs. This is because the next generation doesn't want to continue their family business because they have their own ambition. In a family business, there can be a great deal of pressure on future generation to keep the business going, even if they have no real interest in doing so. This can result in a workforce or worse, a management consisting of family members who are apathetic and associated and disengaged. For me, to start a business with family member or friend is complicated decision that is never clear because it depends on your own motivation to start a business, the personality of the family members involved, taking care of your business and management style, and the market condition. Okay, that's all from me. And now I pass again to Miss Moderator. Thank you.
So we were done presenting our point of view. If there any panelists wanted to ask question,
I have question for the opponent party. Why do you think that families are not skilled enough? Because usually their parents will prepare their children before starting their career.
Yes, there may be a few families that provide training, knowledge, and skill to its member, but sometimes their children already have their own education and they also have their own dreams. However, some parents expect that their children will take over their business and they may force their children to do so. Without any interest in the industry, it might create a stressful environment and have a bad impact on the business operation. Not only that, in some cases, children feel lazy to study because they already know that whether they pass or fail in the exam, their parent will give the company. Can cause that this young generation to lose interest in their study. And without a further education, how can they obtain knowledge and skill? That's all from me. I hope I answer your question.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I fully support which Putri answer. Let me give some of my point of view. Okay, apart from having no skill and experience, there are some family member who take advantage of giving rent or promotion to their family members. This situation will trigger a feeling of this certification among others worker and will cause the worker to lose respect for the leader and the harmony in work will be affected. It is important not to give the impression that your family's member take priority over other employees or partner simply because they are related to you. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. I have a question for Diana panels regarding her point, which is relaxed environment. You say that family business can be more relaxed and comfortable environment than the large corporate company. As far as I know, large corporate companies such as Living Social, provide a comfortable environment for their employees. For example, they provide leather coach, flat screen TV, a kids game, so that the employees feel that they work at home. So maybe Diana, you can explain furthermore for your point. Thank you.
okay, thank you for the question, Shah. Relaxed environment can be described to a lot of things. In my point of view, relaxed environment is more to the company environment that might be affect our mental and health as employees. As we know, nowadays so many people that has an unstable emotional and mental due to their work environment. It can lead to stress, depression, anxiety, and even feeling of burnout. Employees in a toxic work environment may feel unmotivated, which can decrease their productivity. They may have a harder time engaging with others and communicating openly about their needs and boundaries. That's all from me.
Thank you, Diana. I totally agree with you. Let me share additional information from my point of view. I believe that most often, the family business often have a unique culture that is not found in corporate company that emphasize family value, loyalty, and sense of community among employee and customer. Therefore, family business can be more agile and adaptable than corporate company. They can quickly adjust to change in the market, customer needs and preference, and technology advance. Because of the informal personal nature of family business, they can often change direction quickly if needed. Overall, family business may have more flexibility than corporate company because of their unique culture, long-term focus, emotional investment, and agility. These advantages can allow family business to thrive and succeed over the long term, That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for Diana and Izzati for the answer. I become more understand for the point relaxing environment.
Okay, that's all from us. I will pass to Aqillah for conclusion.
So the forum has given us an eye-opening of the advantages and disadvantages of family business. Recent conference discussions and commentaries have indicated that a business may be done with a family bond for as long as the business is managed in a proper and professional way. Every panelist has given their own point of view, which will help us to understand better about all aspects that should be considered when having a family businesses. Thanks to all the panelists for your time, cooperation, and opinion, and let us carry forward to another eye-opening discussions in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.